That's a pretty good question. Like, what do you have in your drinks? Fruit punch. I mean, I really wasn't expecting anything like extravagant, sir. Like, I mean, you said you wanted some juice. Like, so I made some Kool-Aid. I mean, I didn't know you wanted me to the 37. 37. You wanted me to dose the drink with what? I'm under 21. What can I do? I mean, I can't really do anything. I mean, I can't really buy alcohol to dose it. I mean, I could put poison in it. You know, what I mean, I mean, roach spray. I mean, what do you want me to put in it? Like, I mean, lotion. I mean, I heard of cops. I mean, as he pulls up in his Infinity Coupe, he slowly puts down his magic carpet.
Car.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right, and yourself? Well, I'm doing good, and you? Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I'm doing pretty good, and yourself? Well, I'm doing good, and you, sir?
Back at the house, 23-year-old Satinder
Satinder Thin.
pulling up in a fancy Infinity Coupe.
Fancy Infinity Coupe. Chris, I mean, it's a nice car. The young man, 23 years old, loan consultant. You know, he has his ball cap on a little bit too tight, as you can see. We're all going to see this soon, but, the car is nice.
He's a loan consultant and lives in Long Beach.
Loan consultant. And what consulting is going on here? I mean, you can have the pizza or whatever I brought down. Really, I'm really just a family guy. Like, my mother, I mean, she has, cerebral palsy. I mean, if she has cerebral palsy, I mean, why aren't you tending to your mother? I'm really just a lonely guy. I mean,
It's just about a mile from our undercover house. In his online chat with a decoy who says she's 13, Thind asks what sex acts she's performed. He also says he's concerned about her.
You know, girls can't really
concerned?
cross
Concerned? With that nutsack of a chin? Okay.
That's the emotion of sex till after 16 at the earliest.
But later, Thind asks the girl if she wants to have sex, and he seems to be well aware that sex with a 13-year-old is against the law.
A lot of things are illegal.
I mean, in this country. I mean, back in his homeland, I mean, who knows?
Just gotta keep myself out of jail,
But in the end, Thind says he wants the girl to perform oral sex on him.
Well, in the end, I mean, he did help her with some math homework and some reading homework, and he did present her with a nice little scientific project she could go in with the volcano and everything. I mean, you got the volcano. You got the instructions from your teacher and everything. So I mean, he went and got the baking soda and everything, for the science fair. And but he still did want to get a blowjob. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, yes, he did.
And that he'll perform other sexual acts on her.
That's a very good question. Like, what's in your drinks? Saffron, Hassan, don't tape. I mean, you got the hair of the gods. I mean, you come in, curly hair. 23, dressed in all black. I mean. Got your own car. You got the whole independence thing going on. What was this girl gonna do for you?
So what do you want to do?
That's a very good question. What's in your drinks?
Now
you got some nuclear weapons in my drinks. You got some weapons of mass destruction in my drinks. Just a lot of different stuff that'll probably put you in a different gear, but. There's no alcohol or nothing. I heard of cops.
He's inside the house.
This is your hot tub.
This is your hot tub? Like, oh my God. Like it's like literally like here? Like, I thought you were like joking about the hot tub or something. Like, I mean, if I can put my bun in the hot tub, I'm definitely going in. Like, I mean, my hair is already up, so I'm definitely going in the hot tub.
Yeah.
This is the hot tub, but
Yeah, this is the hot tub, but yeah, I'm American journalist Chris Hansen.
I'd like you to sit right over there on that stool for me, please. Right, that one right.
The way he backs up like a fucking truck.
Over there. But I'd like you to sit right over there on that stool for me, please. Right, that one right over there.
Ooh, who's playing? Look like the Dolphins or something. Maybe the Colts?
Just sit right over there on that stool for me, please. Right there.
Maybe Indianapolis or maybe Jets or something like
That
that.
one right over there. Why did you come here tonight?
Why? Chris. No, Chris. You set up these things. You tell people to come on down. You pay several hundreds of people to be a part of this thing, and then you have the audacity to ask, "What are you doing here?" Isn't that the whole point?
Just to see her?
Just to see who?
Just to see who?
Carly?
Carly. And how old is Carly?
I mean, she said she was going to do my hair. As far as her age, I mean, you hear about it.
13?
13. And
13. What age is that? What?
Carly?
Carly. And how old is Carly?
13?
13. And how old are you?
23?
Oh, Chris is like, you're 23 years old. And that's the best you can come up with your hair.
You don't see a problem with that?
I do see a problem, yeah.
Yeah, I do see a problem with it, but I mean, it's, I mean, it was a journey getting over here, I mean, I'm just happy to say, like, I mean, I got through American, college and university, and it stressed me right out, like, I mean, I would get a haircut, but I mean, sir, please, sir, please, how long is this man's face? Like, Slur, peace.
Then what's the problem you see?
I just came to say hi to her.
You just came to say hi.
Yeah.
You just came to say hi.
But in your conversation on the internet, you talk about more.
Was it on the internet? Oh, I thought it was on. Oh, okay. Okay.
More than just coming over to say hi.
That wasn't my intention. If you see in the conversation,
I mean, if you really were reading in the conversation, sir, I mean, I know you're well dressed. I mean, I've seen people who are well dressed. Are you some kind of lawman? Are you looking for like a loan or something? I mean, if you're looking for a loan, I mean.
Oh, I have the conversation.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay, perfect.
You seem to be counseling her that perhaps she's too young to have sex. But then the conversation sort of switches back around. Doesn't it? Sort of like you're the concerned older guy for a minute. Trying to say maybe you shouldn't have sex. But then it transitions. Into,
If you're going to have sex, you might as well put my bottom toe in your left foot. It's only right. I mean, if you can just squeeze half of your clitoris on my, trachea, it would definitely get the mucus out the back of, my throat, because it's been a lot going on, I mean, being a loan consultant, am I one? Like, am I? And I'm not one. Am I one? I'm not one. It's just, I mean, it really doesn't matter what they say to you. It's like,
if you're going to have sex, it might as well be with me.
I mean, you want a slice or like, what? Sir, please let me sit in the other chair, if anything.
That's kind of what you're suggesting here.
No.
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 Not at all?
Not at all.
I wouldn't know. No, never.
And you say, yep, I knew it.
You're a horny little girl. Oh, man, this does not look safe. Whatever he had going on, this is what he really had going on. Please, sir, please. But meanwhile, he's like, tell me who I'm talking to here. Am I gonna have to uproot or what's gonna, like, how is this gonna go down? Because actually I was just gonna go to my parents' house. But I mean, this seems a little bit more serious right now.
You're a horny little 13-year-old girl. You say, I'm gonna lick you.
I'm gonna lick you. Okay.
Oh, I say that a lot.
You say that a lot.
You say it a lot.
I'm gonna lick you.
Yeah, I'm gonna lick you.
You say that a lot to 13-year-old girls?
No.
No, Chris. No. No, Chris.
She kept insisting that I come over.
So a 13-year-old girl controls your life?
No.
I mean, I haven't read the Quran or anything, but I mean, I really don't know what it says in the Quran, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't say that.
So you see, what you're saying then doesn't make any sense.
Well, she kept saying she's sad that I'm not coming, so I just thought I'd come by, stop, say hi, and then leave.
Sense, Chris. That is the sense he made.
And you talk about taking her for a ride in your car. Do you think that's okay to stop?
A ride in the car. And after you went for a spin in the car, what was the next move?
By and pick up a 13-year-old girl who's home alone and take her for a ride in your car?
I see where that has a little bit of problems, yeah.
A little bit of a problem.
What, you telling me she can't sit in the car?
And like some of the others, he also says he's here not for sex.
I got a big ass golf umbrella. I mean, like, we can just walk. Like, I mean, I can't pass judgment on people who drive truck overseas for the government, but Buchanan, I really can't. I mean, you wanted her to leave, not even having met Stephen. I know.
Sex, but out of concern for the girl's welfare.
Another reason I wanted to come by, stop by.
Yeah.
If she's 13, her mother's out of town, would make sure everything's okay. You know?
So you're gonna babysit? You're just gonna check the locks on the doors?
I mean, pro bono, yes. Was I getting paid? No.
You've never met this girl before. Mm-hmm. And here you are.
So you have.
You're just gonna check the locks on the doors? You've never met this girl before. Mm-hmm. And here you are in this house, and you expect me to believe?
You expect me to believe? Mm-hmm.
That you came over here just to check on the locks on the doors?
Mm-hmm.
No, I came to check to make sure she's okay and just say hi. I still have someplace to go right now, so I just came to stop by for a minute.
Actually, I have to go see Ramadan and go pray 5 times. So, what you're saying to me right now, Chris, is utterly unbelievable, and it wasn't me. So, unless you have something that can fix my hairline or something like that, I don't want to see that hot tub anymore. I don't want this cookie.
Where are you going next?
I'm going to my parents' house.
Your parents' house. All right, well, before you head off to your parents' house, there's something you need to know.
Okay.
And that is, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's only calm because he knows he's about to, call in, back up and, all hell's about to break loose.
Doing a story on adults who try to meet kids online.
Mm-hmm. Kids online.
For sex. And if there's anything else you want to say to me...
Sir, I mean, at least he got the job. Sir, please, Slur, please.
We'd like to hear it.
That's it.
His reaction? We expected surprise. Instead, we get curiosity.
Can you let me know if it'll be on or not?
You got the articulate voice going on. You got the educational thing going on. Can you keep me abreast to when it's going to be on air?
If you give me a call.
Chris is like, wow. If you happen to give me a call, I write down my number for you.
Okay.
All right.
Let me get your card.
I don't have a card with me, but I'll write down the number. Outside, the Long Beach police are ready to give him another number.
A cell number.
A case number.
Now, get on the ground.
Thind is charged with 1 count of an attempted lewd act on a child. But what has the police more concerned is the fact that he has a legally registered gun in the trunk of his car.
Down, down, get on the ground.
along with a clip loaded with bullets.
That's not good. These guys are living in a fantasy world. They have this fantasy of having sex with a child, and you don't know how far they're going to take that fantasy. They may have a fantasy of going out in a blaze of glory.
I mean, I'm not trying to he's a pretty cool cop. But probably like a single father or something like that. Who brought him this tie? I'm not getting on him. I don't think he picked out the tie or anything. Maybe it was like a gift or something, but he's definitely been promoted. You can tell he's definitely homegrown. He didn't just get stuck or stick or put in that position. He earned it over time, and I can tell.
They may have a fantasy of harming somebody when they go out. You just don't know.
Later, Thind pleaded not guilty.
Don't deep.
This is Carly. Are you still coming?
Yeah, perhaps. We'll see. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I am.
What do you mean, perhaps?
Perhaps, you hear about it.
I'm kidding. I'll make it.
Promise?
But, yeah.
How much longer?
About 3-4 days time.